Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing something a little different, something I've wanted to do for a very long time. We are pulling back the curtain on the Nigerian investment scene. We always hear these big, flashy numbers thrown around, but what are people actually making from their investments? Is it a little extra pocket money or life-changing wealth? I was tired of the speculation, so I decided to find out. We went out and spoke to 50 real, everyday Nigerian investors, from Lagos to Abuja, from Port Harcourt to Kano. We asked them one simple, direct question: how much are you really earning from your investments? No fluff, no exaggeration, just real numbers from real people. And what we found might just surprise you. So, are you ready to see the real figures behind Nigerian investing? Let's get into it. We hit the streets, hopped on Zoom calls, and sat down with people from all walks of life. The first person we spoke to, a tech professional in Lagos, told us he was seeing about 150,000 naira a month from his stock portfolio. Another investor, a small business owner in Aba, shared that her real estate holdings were bringing in close to 2 million naira annually after all expenses. We talked to a student in Ibadan who was dabbling in cryptocurrency. She was cautiously optimistic, averaging about 50,000 naira in a good month, but admitted some months were flat. One retiree we met in Abuja smiled as he told us his government bonds and fixed deposits gave him a steady, reliable 300,000 naira every quarter, which was perfect for his lifestyle. We even found a farmer in Kaduna who was investing in agricultural technology. His returns were seasonal but amounted to over 1 million naira last year. From 20,000 naira a month to over 5 million naira a year, the range was absolutely massive. Everyone had a different story, a different strategy, and a different result. It was fascinating to see the diversity in both the people and their profits. Okay, so after speaking to all 50 investors, we took all that data and broke it down to see the bigger picture. Here's what we found. When we looked at the different sectors, real estate came out on top for the highest average annual returns, especially for those who got in a few years ago. No surprise there, right? The property market has been hot. Following closely behind was the stock market. Investors who focused on blue-chip Nigerian companies reported some really consistent and impressive gains. Agriculture tech, or agritech, was a dark horse. While fewer people were in it, those who were reported some of the highest percentage growth, showing a huge potential in that space. Cryptocurrency was the wild card, just as you'd expect. It had the widest range of outcomes, from significant losses for some to explosive, almost unbelievable gains for a lucky few. It's clearly the high-risk, high-reward play. Fixed income investments like bonds and treasury bills offered the most predictable and stable returns, but they were on the lower end of the scale. Seeing it all laid out like this really highlights that there is no single best investment. It all depends on your risk tolerance and your financial goals. So, what does all this tell us about the state of investing in Nigeria? For me, 3 things really stand out. First, it's clear that people are making real money. It's not just a myth. From small, consistent monthly gains to large annual windfalls, Nigerians are actively building wealth through investing. The opportunities are definitely there. Second, there is no one-size-fits-all strategy. We saw people succeed with stocks, real estate, agriculture, and even crypto. The key seems to be education and finding what works for your personal situation and risk appetite. Don't just follow the crowd, do your own research. And finally, and this is the most important part, starting is everything. Many of the people we spoke to started small, with just a few thousand naira. They learned, they reinvested their profits, and they grew their portfolios over time. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and in investing, that first step is often the hardest but most crucial one. I hope hearing these real stories has inspired you and given you a clearer, more realistic view of what's possible. The Nigerian investment landscape is vibrant, it's growing, and it's full of potential for anyone willing to get in the game. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. I hope you found it as insightful as I did. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Are you an investor? What has your experience been like? Let's continue the conversation down there. Until next time, stay curious and keep building. Thanks for watching.